Almost shifting. We got pizza, moving boxes, or else Checkers beats us. Life is rough here in the depths of space. If shit set comes a knocking, we shoot them in the face. Gun cargo, gun cargo. Gun cargo, gun cargo, hail Cargonia, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo. All right, I got another verse. I hear a boy coming right in my instant. And it just asks me why I blew them all away. But I feel so great now with sovereign Cargonia. Every round we stand our ground. Gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo. Gun cargo, 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 hail Cargonia, gun cargo. Gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo.
Get back to work.
Well, hello folks. Doctor Who of the Black Pants Legion here. Welcome once again to Shenanigans. Your regularly scheduled Shenanigans is unavailable, so I hope this is acceptable. I apologize for how weird scheduling has been recently. Oh, come on. There we are. So, we're gonna be doing some Legos. Crazy? Thank you, yes. So, that is very loud. Can you guys hear me over the music? There we go. I turned the music down just a little bit. Hello, hello, crazy. Welcome to WBPL 76. I am your host for this slot, Doctor Who's the Chef. I have a penchant for cooking and for Legos and video games and many other things. I hope you enjoy your slot. We kind of treat this channel like a public access TV station. We all just kind of share it and get along. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am very excited that this is now part of my Lego collection. I pre-ordered it and then it was on back order, so now it is here, and that is Grand. Wait a minute, no. It is the box. Very large box. This is only 1,000 pieces smaller than the Titanic, people. Jesus Christ. This is heavy. And it opens from the top. So, me just being a box person, there's a slight scuff right there, but this is a very evocative box. Like, that looks sick. We've got the side of it. Another side of it. So it's not to scale. It's not to minifig scale, apparently. So the main gate is apparently minifig scale, but the tower and the layers of the city are at micro scale, which fits for a display model like this. And then there's the back. This is apparently going to be 2 feet wide and 2 feet tall. Jeez, us. Ugh. Woof. Also, Crazy, you mentioned my mat. Yes, this is a very nice dragon. Unfortunately, we're not going to use the dragon today. Because I've got the map of Middle-earth. Alright, so I have opened that box, and oh, buddy, we doing this. I got 3 boxes in there. Hey, hamster. Hippo, you were here for the Eiffel Tower. I swear to God you were here for the Eiffel Tower. You were here for the Titanic. This is not new. Oh geez, that's heavy. Oh. Interessante. It just lifts off. It's not like a sealed box. Don't cut that towards your thumb, Doc. That way stitches lie. And you're not a snitch. Wait, what? Oh, damn it. So close. Woof. That's a lot of bags. And I'm sure once he gets here, our resident Lego expert, Mr. UNC Samurai, will tell me exactly how many bags are in here and how much of a bad time I'm gonna be in for. That's a 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and I'm not even gonna break that out. That's what I was saying. Oh. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you live there. Oh, 18, probably. Android 18. And I've got my extra pieces. Okay, let's get started on the instructions. Minas Tirith, the City of Kings. The role of Minas Tirith is the conclusive battle for Middle-earth. The role of Minas Tirith in the conclusive battle for Middle-earth sometimes overshadows its glorious 1,000-year-old history. When Pippin and Gandalf first arrived, the once so noble realm has fallen in dire disrepair under the stewardship of the fatalistic Denethor. Driven by impending sense of doom and self-pity, he gorges himself on grotesque meals rather than fulfilling his duties. Even so, neither the Nazgul nor Sauron himself can diminish its architectural splendor. Solidly built into the White Mountains, Minas Tirith soars with its 7 concentric levels of stone, crowned by the Tower of Ecthelion, a 300-foot beacon whose pinnacle reaches 1,000 feet above the plain. After the War of the Ring ends, Minas Tirith once again stands as a symbol of hope and prosperity. Here the hammer stroke will fall the hardest. Like, the movie was amazing. From the LEGO Icons design team, it's always a sense of awe that we start working on models based on popular themes, including the vast realms of the Lord of the Rings film trilogy. Inspired by the Bigature model created for The Return of the King, we stayed close to the movie version storytelling and structural details. We created a hybrid scale model using forced perspective building technique. The outer wall is built for LEGO minifigures to interact with, while the 6 upper walls are built progressively smaller for dramatic effect. You can place the characters in the iconic scenes both at the top layer and inside. However you display it, there's a myriad of details everywhere, and you can remove sections of the model for even more versatile display options. You're about to pass into the realm of Gondor. The board is set, the pieces are moving, let the building adventure begin. The gates of Minas Tirith. The Great Gate is the first wall, faces east, and serves as the city's only gateway. It opens onto a paved courtyard, the meeting points of the Northway, South Road, and the route to Osgiliath. Each of the 7 levels is protected by its own wall and gate. These gates are placed at angles to one another, creating a zigzagging path upward through the city rather than a straight ascent, a hallmark of Minas Tirith's defensive architecture. In this model, the gate can be detached, so the newly designed minifigure characters of Gandalf, Pippin, and Shadowfax, who will show us the meaning of haste, can make a dramatic entrance through the gate and alert Denethor of Sauron's threat. Let us begin. Not all of the bags are moving to are paper yet. But a vast majority of my recent purchases have been, which I appreciate. So, Crazy, nice to meet you. Welcome to the WBPL. We're very happy to have you here. I don't know if Grimos or our other chat wranglers have done the hello bits for you, but we have a public Discord, the auxiliary, where many of these fine folks hang out, and we have a grand old time. We have a newsletter in which you can see all of the fun and fantastic things that the Black Pants Legion is getting up to. We also have a YouTube channel where we keep all of our VODs and past broadcasts for your viewing pleasure. We also have a vast library of quotes in which we catalog and memorialize the insane things that go on here in a often comedic and hilarious fashion. Greetings from Sweden! Oh my lord! It is always fun to see international viewership. We appreciate you for joining us so much. If I may, Crazy, how have you come across the Legion? How have you come across this channel? We always appreciate viewership. We're not trying to turn you away. We just like to like to hear how people have come across us and our particularly insane corner of the internet. Not insinuating anything at all. Don't worry about it. We need to pick up the pace. There's only 10,000 quotes between January, February, March, April, and August. We need to pick up the pace. Mo, you know way too many people. It's quite disturbing, the amount of people that you know. Ah, very nice. Okay, so you are a Lego fan. Very nice. On our VODs channel, there is a there are several series, more or less, in which I have built several Lego models. This all started with me building the Lego Artemis rocket system, because I absolutely love space and I think it's a really, really cool set. I finished that. Most of that set was all of the greebling for the gantry. That's the word. It was still very fun. I then did the Notre Dame Cathedral. That is a fantastically rendered architectural beauty. What did I do next? Did I do the Concorde? Yes, I did. I then did the Concorde, which is a great white triangle. Then I think I did Neuschwanstein. Which still one of my favorite builds I think I've done. I know I did Lego Endeavor. The ship that explored, the ship that was set to explore the Antarctic. Yes. As a joke, as punishment, Mo sent me the Twilight House, which is, sits in a place of shame amongst my, my collection. Interesting build. It exists. I made an orange cat. I made a Japanese Zen garden. I did a mock of a Zaku, which is one of my more recently favorite things. Ladies and gentlemen, you're not going to believe this. Oh, no, I'm blind. I did the USS, the Star Trek Enterprise. I love this model. This was such a fun build. Did the Off-Brands Alien Dropship, yep. And then the biggest pieces that I did here on stream, I did the Eiffel Tower, and I did the Titanic. Those were absolutely insane builds. I very much enjoyed them. They were huge. Are huge. Yes, that was a Zaku armor. There is a one of our community members, UNC Samurai, posted a picture of someone who made a mock, my own creation, using pieces from one Lego creator set. Like, all of those pieces came from one 3-in-1 set. And everyone was so impressed, everyone was very impressed with it, so the internet was just like, hey buddy, can you give us instructions for this? And him being Japanese, like, didn't really understand English, was just like, I enjoy making Lego creations. I am going to learn Studio to share my models. And several months later, he eventually returned and gave us that model, which is absolutely stunning. There were some few minor things that we had to work through, but it turned out great and we love it. So all of these builds are on the VOD. Hey, Samurai! We have a Swedish Lego fan here in chat. Where? What? Oh, this. Yes. Lovely. Oh my lord, you madman. What did the Bricklink Fairy bring you this time, Samurai? You are ambitious. You are very ambitious, sir. But yes, crazy. We, unfortunately, I have not done any, if at all, any, connects, or not connects, Technic. There are some really cool sets out for Technic, yes, but the sets that are out with it are more heavy machinery and industrial and just kind of more skeletal than I care for. Yes! We need pictures of that when that's done, buddy. We need so many pictures of that. But I am very glad that the Minas Tirith has arrived to me, and I am now able to assemble it with you all. It is good to be back. My next big Lego project, once I squirrel away the money to acquire it, is going to be the Sagrada Familia. The cathedral. The set that is going to hold the title for the largest Lego set. But yeah, speaking of Technic, like, if I was bigger into Technic, like, I probably would have acquired that, that digger, machine that has, like, 7 feet of twine cabling that you need to spool through correctly. I don't know if I would have patience for that, he says, building an 8,000 piece Lego set. Fly, don't bother me. Also, everyone, throw your goob in the goob hole. We are almost 50% through the batch haul. We need to surprise Diggs and tell him that we can raise more in shorter time because we're insane. Either that, or we need to run more streams. One or the other. Oh my. Either way, that's our resume. That's our resume, Crazy. We are happy that you are here sharing your time with us. We need more opportunities to waste our goob. Yeah, I seriously think us streamers are the bottleneck in this situation. But I am very glad to be building Legos again. Also very glad to be doing again. Ladies and gentlemen, Dux gave me a very, very bad idea. Dux gave me a horrible idea. An idea so bad that the more I thought of it, the more reasonable it sounded. No, I very much enjoy doing Legos too. I enjoy... When doing it independently, it is 100% very much just like a meditative thing. Like, throw on some music, throw on a podcast, throw on a movie, and just have fun. Like, if I wasn't streaming this to you all, I would probably start watching the movies, watching Lord of the Rings, and be like, hey, can I finish this set before the trilogy ends? But yes, ladies and gentlemen, next week, return of Doctor Who's Cooking. Doctor Who's Cooking will return next week. Grimos knows what is going to be done. And I am going to keep the rest of it a secret from you all, because it's a very bad idea. It's a very bad idea that sounds incredibly reasonable. Yes. Crazy, I have the Monet Water Lilies set, unassembled in a box behind me. And I am looking forward... I'm not going to build that on stream. I want to build it on stream, but there's a podcast from the Met that goes alongside it that I want to listen to as well. Wilf, you will see next week. Oh yes, yes. One of, I think, the hardest things for me is like finding a very comfortable building position with my Lego. Like, if I wasn't doing this, I'd be like leaning down and just being like sprawled out horizontally, leaning on my elbow, and wondering why I hurt so much, and it's because, hey, dummy, you're not supposed to be like this for an extended amount of time. And I'm like, oh yeah. And then I forget, and then I'm just like, man, why do I hurt so much? So I very much like this chair that I have, and this table that I have. I have this is a very good building posture for me. Because I'm at a work desk. Right? One of my favorite things that I came across while building, that there are several instances of me, being very impressed by. Many, instances, like, clipped and quoted and everything. While building the... Look, Minas Tirith, the throne of Gondor. 'Tis a glorious place. It's only a model. Yes, Agua, we are building, Minas Tirith. Hello, Aiden. Notre Dame uses a wagon wheel as one of the rose window stained glass fixtures. It has a very intricate checkerboard pattern down on the interior to mimic the marble flooring. Like, it's incredibly clever. I think my favorite instance that I was thinking about is on the Titanic. On the Titanic, there are micro-scale benches. They took a hinge piece, put it next to, like, a modified plate that has, like, the running slot on it, turned it sideways, and it looks just like a bench. And I'm like, how could you be so clever? But yes, I completely agree. Like, the ingenuity and cleverness of LEGO models from master builders and designers has wildly increased from the older premium models. Which isn't to say that older premium models aren't bad. It's just we have had new pieces get introduced and new building techniques developed with those pieces. I sincerely think the architecture line introduced a renaissance in model building ingenuity. Like, when the first architecture sets got introduced, the main sets got super detailed. And now, the modular, the expert modular street buildings, those came out around the same time as well. And I think those and the architecture waves. I know! I love the little mini sets so much. They're such nice little desk display pieces. That being said, I'm getting the Sagrada Familia because, holy shit, that's an amazingly detailed set. I feel like most of that comes from people doing mocks and being like, ooh, maybe I can do this. No, 100%. And then LEGO sees those people building mocks and is just like, hey, designers, have you ever thought of this? And they're just like, I thought you didn't want us to do that. They're just like, it's not an illegal technique. Right, Max? Absolutely. And you are very, very true, Samurai. I can't even remember. But yeah, the modular houses system and the early architecture sets, I think, kind of pushed forward a bit of a technical renaissance in official LEGO model building. And now there are people who are like legitimately buying the like Ninjago of all things, because the buildings look incredibly detailed. And it's like they're not buying it or building it because they enjoy the Ninjago line. They're buying it and building it because they see a really cool building. Also, Ninjago, yes, definitely has one of the better parting out prices piece per bricks. Mr. I follow my reselling and other marketplaces. That was the Zaku. Crazy. Excuse me. Damn allergies. Samurai, can you please post a link to this, to the set that this came from? This all came from one 3-in-1 set, and it's wildly articulated. It's incredibly fragile, case in point, but incredibly articulated. And all of these pieces came from one set. Thank you, Samurai. we go. Kitty has its ear back. So that set, that build, the Zaku, there are things about it that are definitely amateur build. There are things that, like, you would definitely not do if it was a officially designed Lego set. It's incredibly unstable. It's an incredibly unstable build. There are several illegal building techniques in it, but it's still an incredibly clever and detailed build. And it's innovations like that that I think got trickled into official building circles that kickstarted a lot of the modern design practices. And then plus, the kids who grew up with Lego during its, how do I say, golden era, are now young adults or older adults who have tons of disposable income and a desire for nostalgia, so are buying and desiring more detailed and more complicated sets, and are now being hired and designing more detailed and complicated sets. AFOL, like, adult fan of Lego, like, is a not insignificant portion of Lego sales. He says building a $600 set. Long story short, we love Lego just as much as we love Lamp. And thank you so much for being here, Crazy. We hope you enjoy your time here, and encourage you to find other little weirdos and goblins around the WBPL that you might enjoy. If you are big into sci-fi and big stompy robots, our main channel, we say our, it's mostly Texas. In fact, it is just Texas, is the Black Pants Legion on YouTube. One of our biggest hobbies and passions here is BattleTech, Mech Warrior, and stuff like that. Oh, no, absolutely. Like, Lego is very expensive. Lego is very, very expensive. But the Legion is the Black Pants Legion is a very fun little corner of YouTube. We strive to maintain the old internet. We are the old guard. And we will not go quietly into that good night. Jesus! Oh, shit. Okay, no, it just landed right there. Oh, it's a great flower. Again? Okay. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Ducks gave me a very bad idea. And I cannot wait to share it with you all. Because you are going to be upset at how reasonable it sounds. Because Dux has, as he claims, only incredibly well thought out and normal ideas. It's gonna be a next week thing, buddy. Cooking stream is returning. With an incredibly normal and not at all cursed idea from one mad duck. I told this idea to someone at work, and they hated how reasonable it sounded. You all will hate how reasonable it sounds. Big chunky bricks. I love me my big chunky bricks. Where are my chunky bricks at? Oh no, hamster! I hope everything is okay. God bless. My ears are yelling at me. They're taking the hobbits to Isengard. 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 God. God, one of the best internet videos. Tell me, where is Gandalf, for I much desire to speak with him. Tell me, where is Gandalf, for I much desire to speak with him. The power of Morgoth. What did you say? Please excuse me while I have to, go take my medicine. If you remember that first coming out on YouTube, this is your daily reminder that you need to stretch, buddy. Okay, that is incredibly clever. We got some columns. Those just pop in like that. I like that. That is incredibly clever. Here comes Mr. Bill's dog. I wonder how many bags we're gonna get through today. Legitimately curious. This stream slot goes from 12-ish Central Standard Time US to 3:30 Central Standard Time US. So 3.5 hours. That sounds about right. I would be playing the Lord of the Rings soundtrack, but I don't want to get YouTube censor happy against us. So y'all are just gonna have to live with the classic Ducks music. The soundtrack of most, if not all, of my videos is brought to you by Legion member Mad Ducks. The same one who gave me the very normal and not at all mad idea that I will share with you all next week. And it's like, if I wasn't trying to showcase and entertain, I could probably definitely power this out in a couple of hours, but I am trying to showcase and entertain. And in fact, I only build this on stream. So it's like I only ever really finish sections. Like if I run out of time and I'm like just want to finish a bag and it's pretty self-evident what the rest of the little build is gonna be. Like there were some times I remember during the Eiffel Tower streams where I'd be like, hey, I've got this section to repeat like 3 times. I'm ending stream and then I'll tell you guys that I'm done in the next stream, and that's what I did. Hobo honey popsicles. That's not the bad idea that Dux is getting me to do, no. Fuck, what did I do? I was rushed. And to my defense, the T and the R are right next to each other on the keyboard. And Lord Troa, it might. It might involve toaster science so incredibly maddening that you're going to think, wow, that's very reasonable. Indeed. And I honestly can't wait for it. Because it's such a stupid idea. It's such a stupid idea. And I will leave you all in the dark about what it is, so you can speculate wildly as to what possibly could be so unreasonable that it sounds reasonable. Also, everyone, my hands are in a good position, right? Like, I've been observing the stream, and you're able to see me building properly, right? Can you gunpla the White City? I mean, so Macross, the Macross spaceship was a city, right? Essentially. If by city you mean space colony that transformed into a giant robot for some reason. I can't remember my Macross properly. All I know is at one point they sent pop stars and fighter planes into space, and it apparently worked so well the enemies exploded themselves in panic. It's apparently canon that sound weapons work in space. I remember watching clips of the show, and one clip that I remember seeing was like the very first transformation. And apparently there were people living in the tracks that the robot was using to transform, and many people and buildings got squished. God bless it, why did I have to mess it up? I do like this square piece with the rounded edges. I don't think I've ever seen this piece before. One of the only things I know about Macross is that when it was licensed over here in America, originally, like in the whenevers, they licensed a couple of other properties right alongside it and forced them under the Macross banner, which is why there's apparently like motorcycles and Robotech as part of Macross lore, I guess. And that a lot of the and then going back to Battletech, a lot of the Macross Robotech models, and these just sit on top. That's fun. A lot of those mecha models were used or licensed as some of the very first Battletech models.
Tell me, where is Gandalf? For I much desire to speak with him. Tell me, where is Gandalf? For I much desire to speak with him. The power of Morgoth. Did you say? The power of Morgoth. Leave now and never come back.
Coming for to carry me home. All of my joints need WD-40. So I appreciate the... Damn it. I appreciate the limits that they had to work with for the staff. But I would have loved to have had, like, a molded, like, proper Lego, Gandalf staff. That would have been pretty neat. Man, your hands are stiff, Gandalf. Do you have arthritis? Shadowfax, the Lord of Horses, answers only to Gandalf. Lord Shadowfax, the Master of Horses, show us the meaning of haste. In the Lego Lord of the Ring, not in the Lego, in the Magic Lord of the Rings set, they have a Shadowfax card. And Shadowfax has the keyword haste. And I believe in one of the only instances where haste is ever spelled out on a creature card, Shadowfax has the rules reminder text of what haste means. So Shadowfax, Lord of Horses, tells you the meaning of the word haste. You can tell the designer of that card was rather pleased with themselves. Primos, what are you dancing for? Verathragna, thank you for the goob! What are we at now? 43%. We are almost, we are 80,000 away from 4 million. There we are. Kai! Jesus. How did you check that? It came up on its own. Ha 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 ha. Wild. I do love the green oxidized look of this. I love the look of oxidized copper. So there we go. I'm gonna make us all feel old. Uh-oh. May 30th, 4 years ago. Wow. We are... it's been a while, folks. Alright, so we're gonna put this in the anti-studs. We're gonna put the little micro figure right in here. And this goes like that. Huh. I like that. That's incredibly clever. Using a minifigure display pedestal as part of a main build. That is incredibly clever. Gosh. The 1x4 toothed Lego plate used to represent copper detailing on the main set was first introduced in 1977 as a steering rack for Lego Technic. I like that. I like that a lot. Pain in the ass to build, but wow, I like that. Oh no! Sovani VT rating with a party of 6. Hello, hello. Welcome to the WBPL 76. Don't know if you guys have been around here before or not, but welcome to the nonsense. Age of Wonders 4. Woohoo! Love me a good RTS. Love me a good RTS. Sovani, not the biggest Lego set that I've built on this stream. I've built bigger. I've built 2 bigger to be exact, but I've built bigger. Oh my god, yeah, Helm's Deep is coming out. Oh, Helm's Deep is coming out. I need to get Helm's Deep. Helm's Deep. Oh, that's gonna be so good. Helm's Deep is gonna be so good. Do you think they're gonna come out with a diorama of the Bridge of Khazad-dûm? Or like a Moria playset? So Vani, I built the 9,000 plus piece Lego Titanic. It's 4.5 feet long. And I built the 5-foot tall Lego Eiffel Tower. It's very large. I am also going to build, once I acquire it, the Lego Sagrada Familia, which is 12,000 pieces. Like, I enjoy Legos. Do not ask Mr. Samurai here for a picture of his Lego collection, for he is an even madder lad than I. Yes, this is a variety stream. Hello. My name is Dr. Who's... let's do the introduction thing, you know? Hello, my name is Dr. Who's the Chef. I am one of a myriad of streamers here on the WBPL 76. This is a community... this is a community channel. We all share airtime here, and there's a variety of things going on here, like Lego, and video games, and cooking, and writing, and various art streams. We have a wrestling show where we have where we literally commentate on CPU matches using wrestlers built up by our viewers and other characters from our circle, and commentate on them like it is actual legitimate professional wrestling. It's great fun. The gates are closed. WBPLW coming to you Sunday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Nine Eastern, 8 Central. Those numbers. Yes, it is. It's yes. It's 9 Eastern, 8 Central. No. Yes. Oh, look at that. The little gap in the flexible rubber piece is big enough for a clip. Nice. Look at that. This! Okay. If the rest of this build is as detailed and as enjoyable as this is gonna be a treat, folks. And the gate's open. Like, I love that they swing on those tiles. That's good. And I need to take a bio. I'll be right back. Oh, my headphones are yelling at me. Hello. I return. It's cold down here in my basement. I need my blankie. So we set the gates aside. As we grab back 5. Look, I'm not saying the upstairs or outside is as cold as it is here. I'm just saying my basement is cold. As basements are wont to be, the basement is cold. I love that nougat color. This is the same color as Orange Cat back there that you can't see. I do like that I changed that build to include a pink piece where the brain is. I do like that they included an extra pink piece so that I could build it like that. When I lived in Florida, I remember, and this was when I was very young and don't remember many things, a day it was very hot and very muggy, and it was apparently like 105 with 106% humidity. And it wasn't raining. Walking through soup air. It's a dry heat. That sounds miserable, Bully Snake. Why does this look like some sort of, like, Sentai hero transformation belt buckle? Gondor Rangers, go! Go, go, Gondor Rangers. God, we're insane. Go, go, Gondor Rangers, go. So much tan. Aw, she loves me. I do appreciate that this heart piece is actually, like, super versatile. And Kai Harper coming in with the technical, with the lore accurate actually. I love how we all immediately understood the assignment, and what that was to pull out Denethor quotes and just clown on Faramir. But Boromir would have made this set 1,000 or 10,000 pieces. Do you think Denethor would give him a song? Pop, Boromir would have felt the great evil with no help. Faramir, I think, is like one of the best guys. You know, like of all the dudes just trying to do their best and be the best, Faramir's the dudest of them all, you know? Apparently he has romantic entanglements with, what's her name? Eowyn? Is there supposed to be a piece right here? No, there's not supposed to be a piece right there. No, yes. Of all of the normal men of the realm, yes, hello, Night Owl. Faramir, I think, is the best, the best man of Middle Earth. Not just like, yeah, he saw the ring, he saw the power. He knew that his father wanted the ring, and he's just like, no, it needs to go elsewhere. It has another purpose. And you could see it like I think the movie did a really good job of like showing it in his, or at least like the actor did a really good job of portraying it. Like, of the temptation, he's just like, no, I have my duty. This little one has his duty. And we both have different destinies. I did this weird thing where I lay down and closed my eyes for more than an hour. I believe that word is called sleep, Night Owl. I believe you did a sleep. If not a sleep, you did a nap. But, if I may ask, like, what was the lore reason, or at least, like, the reason, movie Faramir is not Book Faramir. Book Faramir wasn't tempted. He saw what it was, listened to Frodo and Sam, even tried to pull them back to Minas Tirith. I love movie Faramir. Comparatively, he was done dirty. Fair enough. Fair enough. Is there a lore reason, or what was the lore reason, that Denethor clowned on Faramir so much and lauded Boromir? Or was that, like, exclusively, like, primogeniture? Primogeniture? Yeah, okay, just golden child syndrome. I got it. And it's like nothing Faramir could do would ever please Denethor. Didn't like Boromir leave to go to the council with like a what's the word? Ulterior motive of giving Faramir time to be with Denethor to show his worth or his prowess that Boromir knew he had, but Denethor was just like, bah, go to Osgiliath and prevent the orcs from coming in. But it's like in the Magic the Gathering set for Lord of the Rings, Faramir is like one of the best of like a very, very good creature. Do Faramir and Boromir did they have the same mother? Or it's like, did their mother die in childbirth to Faramir? Was that a factor at all? I can't remember. Time to read the Silmarillion! Because I could see Denethor being all, your mother would still be alive if it weren't for you. And kicking all of that assholery onto Boromir. Or Faramir. And I still think the most important question is, where be Entwives? Another well, actually, from Kai Harper from the top rope. I know. Still fun to speculate. I also know that the Silmarillion is the only really kind of extended deep dive into esoteric and poorly explained in the main stories lore of the creation and early history of Middle Earth. So forgive me for assuming that there's even more esoteric and unknown knowledge in the Silmaril than there actually is. If you can believe it, I've never read the Silmarillion. I kind of want to, at one point in time. Yeah, from the sounds of it, it's all like, it's all, what's his name, J.R.R. Tolkien just going, is like, hey, you know that really epic, world that we all, like, love and y'all, like, really appreciate? Hey, here's how it got so shit. What time is it? 2:30. Where are we? Dun, dun, dun. Alright. Toesy woesies. Get out of here, fly. Seriously, how the fuck did you get in my basement? And I'd rather you find the same way you got in here, out of here, and fuck off. I'm gonna pay you $100 right now to fuck off. I apologize for the camera beaming directly straight down, but there are very interesting things going on here with many interesting constructions. No, I lie. I'm building a brick wall. All in all, I'm just another brick in the wall. All in all, I'm just another brick in the wall. And I'm only saying this because I have no, I haven't seen nor read anything related to it. But also, man, also a man with a very long abbreviated name with too many initials. Game of Thrones is essentially just Habsburg Middle-earth fantasy, right? Like, it is not a Tolkien killer in the least, is it? In fact, it seems like the man is kind of a bit too taken with his celebrity. And if to care about the world. I don't know. I'm speaking out of my ass again. Thank you, Night Owl. Appreciate you, buddy. What, pray tell, is Martin's take on Tolkien? To quote Sir Terry Pratchett, J.R.R. Tolkien has become a sort of mountain, appearing in all subsequent fantasy the way that Mount Fuji appears often in Japanese prints. Sometimes it's big and up close, sometimes it's a shape on the horizon, sometimes it's not there at all, which means that the artist either has made the deliberate decision against the mountain, which is interesting in itself, or is in fact standing on Mount Fuji. Very nice. George R.R. Martin has Tolkien influences, but so does everyone else. No, right? Just told there was a goob hole in need of stuffing. From what I have seen of Game of Thrones and the stuff that he's read, or the stuff that he's written, and all of this stuff, like, it reeks of petulant man-child who never got enough attention as a teenager. It's not, like, and again, like, I haven't properly read the books. They could be fantastic. They could be very well written and perhaps something that I dare say might enjoy. But it seems that everything I hear about Martin is like just a bit. He's letting his ego do the talking for his books. His ego and his fame, instead of letting the book and the world be and exist on its own. What is it? We've had J.K. Rowling, we've had Stephanie Meyer, and we have George R.R. Martin. We seem to be in, like, a bit of an era of quote-unquote celebrity authors. And I don't know, from listening to Lady Red, and from having, well, I know in our current zeitgeist, you know, I know Sir Arthur Conan Doyle and all of those. Of the three that I mentioned, like, I don't enjoy her writing, and I think it could have been better, but I have to appreciate, at least in some small part, Stephanie Meyer, because, like, she wrote something because she wanted to write it and didn't really get obsessed with other people obsessing about it that I know of, or let it, like, define everything. Whereas it's like, it seems like J.K. Rowling and has kind of let Harry Potter become her entire identity. And has not let it go. And has then continued to mess with and, in the eyes of some people, taint it with personal drama. And then George R.R. Martin just, I don't know, dude seems weird to me. Dude just seems a little up his own ass. That's just me. If you want to talk about the literary uniqueness of the mid-2020s and how changes in publishing mean fanfiction is no longer just a thing for weird people on the internet, it's not out of the ordinary for something written on AO3 to end up getting a deal with a traditional publisher. No, absolutely. I'm no fan of J.K. Rowling, but Cormoran strike is a thing. I dislike George R.R. Martin because his books actively waste my time with pointless characters. Speaking of pointless characters, I love how I love oh Jesus. I love all of, like, the throwaway characters that the hobbits talk about and like reference, like the fields that they walk that they were walking through, that Merry and Pippin, like, stole cabbages and carrots from. Like, apparently, like, there's lore of his line, and, like, how important it is that he is where he is doing what he does. The fertile farmland of the Pelennor Fields provides food for the city's inhabitants. It's like every person in Middle-earth has a backstory and history and lineage and destiny all their own, which seems excessive, but awesome. I sent a picture to Lady Red. Of a bookcase. With a certain heading. And it was very funny. There we go. Okay, hear me out. I very much liked that. And I enjoyed that she enjoyed it as well. There I'm just dicking through my phone. Looking for another meme. That I don't know if I have. I can't remember. I know what I'm thinking of. Where are we? Oh, Lego Himeji Castle. I completely forgot about the Lego Himeji Castle. Fuck it. Power's back on. Hey! Sonic throbbing, scattered, smothered, covered in chunks. As someone whose almost exact hash brown order at Waffle House is that, I appreciate that. Smothered, covered, chunked, and peppered. Give me my onions, my cheese, my ham, and my jalapeno peppers. You all are absolute degenerates. Why do I hang out with you? Thank you, Night Owl. Okay. Alright. I have... Okay, so I'm going to add some fuel to this fire and then immediately change the topic. Because I have curse knowledge that I want to curse you all with, because you all are absolute evil motherfuckers. Relating to AO3 and the state of the current publishing cycle, there's a certain Greek letter universe that I am very surprised actually exists now. What's your all favorite scene and or interaction from Lord of the Rings, be it like a movie, be it from the movies or the books? Like, what is your favorite thing? One of my favorite things is... I know it gets worse. I know it gets worse, Samurai. That's why I'm trying to get us away from it. Is the scene of Gandalf yelling at the Balrog, like I am the wielder of the flame of Gondor, all that stuff. Like he is not, he is chanting a spell, but he is also like literally talking to the Balrog, like I know you, I've known you, I knew you, you know me. This is my power. I cannot let you continue. And here is why. Landmines aren't people. It's Maya on Maya violence. Yeah. What is the line? Gandalf to the Balrog. You cannot pass. I am a servant of the secret fire, wielder of the flame of Anor. You cannot pass. The dark fire will not avail you, flame of Udun. Go back to the shadow. You cannot pass. Like, I serve Udun or Anor, the flame, the secret fire, I believe, is referring to the kindling, the flame that is the age of men and the valor and the nobleness of men. The flame of Anor, or the secret fire, yes, is Arrow, or something like that, or the flame of Anor is the gift of life from Arrow Iluvatar. And it's just like, I walk in the light, I wield the fire of life. You have forsaken the light and taken up a false flame. It cannot prevail. It cannot help you against true power. And it's not like he's saying you will not pass. Like, you cannot pass. Because I have spoken it into... I have spoken it into being. I have made it so that this is a threshold of light. You cannot pass. And I think that is, like, absolutely wild. And it's like, I understand that a lot of that is Silmarillion and supplementary reading, but it's wild that there is deep meaning to that at all, and I absolutely adore it. Shelob's creator, mother, person was the spider that poisoned the sun and the moon tree. I alluded to the cursed thing, Kai. And that's all you're getting. So it's like Shelob is one generation removed from, like, the creation of everything. And it's like Elrond and Galadriel and Gandalf, Saruman are all, like, as old as creation. And I find that, like, incredibly wild. Or Galadriel and Elrond, if not, then like as old as Numenor, and Numenor is fucking old. No, and what's his name? The shipwright, the man who created the Silmaril. He created the Silmarils to hold the light of the trees. Then what? Put one up. Put two up in the sky, mounted one on a boat, and then gifted one to the kingdom to the kingdom of Numenor, and they lost it in the sea or something. Oh yeah, the Phial of Galadriel literally did hold the light of creation, the light of the Silmaril. I love that. Yes. Favorite thing. Yeah, my friends, you bow to no one. Like, the least of everyone was the greatest amongst them. Alright, so looking at bag 7. I was there, Gandalf. I was there 75 million years ago when Xeno brought my Thetan life force to Arda in a DC-8 and blew it up in a volcano with a hydrogen bomb. Fëanor made them. They got stolen by Morgoth, and in various stories of reclaiming them. One was lost in sea, one in the earth, and the Valar yeeted the last one into space, yeah. Looking at this, and the time, I don't have time to build that, so I think this is going to exist like this at some point, and this is going to be really, really cool. Daystepper, what you got? I love the fact that he rocked them into a ring as well. I love the fact that Gimli was so taken with Galadriel. No, absolutely, like, hands down the bravest and strongest and most resilient character in the entire series is Sam. Like, I can't recall the lore or the history of his line that led him to be his that led him and his destiny to be there. But it's like, of all of the fellowship, like, Sam chose to go with Frodo, would not let him be. Sam chose to go the hard way, all because he loved his friend and wanted his friend to be safe. And yeah, I think, like, the hardest line of the entire franchise is, yeah, don't go where I can't follow, and I may not be able to carry it, but I can carry you. Like, Sam is hard. Light of Galadriel was just her bathwater. And then Sam became a hero in his own right. On top of being a hero of all of Middle-earth, became a hero of the hobbits by simply being a gardener and replanting the party tree with a melon tree and raising it and creating a mini, like, Lothlorien forest right there. And then eventually following Frodo to the Undying Lands. I'm gonna need to rewatch the movies. I'm gonna need to reread the books. Sam the Stout-Hearted, Sam the Brave, Sam the Gardener. I think out of all of the characters in the book, Sam was there as the most pure character. Because, like, he had pure loyalty, he had pure care and admiration and just, for lack of a better word, love for Frodo and for his friend, that he was just like, yeah, I'm gonna pick up this artifact of evil right next to the evil's lair, use it, and then give it back like nothing. Oh, the one thing that I kind of dislike that they cut out of the movies, but understand for reason of time and pacing and everything, Sam spent like days in that tower just murdering orcs. Like, he was wearing the ring. He wore the ring for a couple of days and was just stabbing orcs left and right. So much so that they thought he was a great hero. And then he rescued Frodo and was like, here's it back. I kept it secret, I kept it safe, here you go. It's not my load to bear. But I can help you. Yeah, Sam is the true hero. Sam is the true hero. And with that, everyone, I think this was a very good start to the Minas Tirith. I'm looking forward to this. I'm probably going to have to find a Shire, find the Shire in Rivendell and all of that eventually, because these are incredibly detailed sets, and I think I would have a lot of fun building them. I know I will. Next week, we are going to do a cooking special. We're going to restart the cooking with an incredibly, incredibly stupid and cursed idea that may or may not involve toasters. I will let you consider what might be doing. And with that, thank you everyone for joining me today. I hope you all had fun. I hope you all are going to be well. I will see you tomorrow, and remember to hail, hail Cargonia.
Hold on.
Land of stolen things, obey the quartermaster, unless he's a ling. Miners don't die today. Cargo text push freight. Our enemies in disarray. All hail Cargonia.
Get back to work.